So as G7 leaders convene for the summit in Germany, WION's principal diplomatic correspondent Siddhant Sibbal spoke with Kilian Neuwert from Germany's regional public service broadcaster ARD Radio. In an exclusive interview, Neuwert spoke about climate change and also about the war in Ukraine and the importance of India's presence at the G7. Listen in.
Germany is hosting the G7 summit. With me is Kilian Neuwert, who is the political correspondent of the ARD's radio arm. So welcome to WION. And my obvious question is, Germany is hosting the G7 summit. So what are the key priority areas for Germany?
I guess one of the main topics, one of the most important topics for Germany on this summit will be the war in Ukraine and the climate change worldwide. Because Chancellor Olaf Scholz wants to set up a club of the climate club. That's his idea, a club where you have same standards, same regulations for every member, and a club that might help to reduce the impact of worldwide economies on the climate.
And how do you see the presence of India? Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi has been invited by your Chancellor just last month. The Indian Prime Minister was in Berlin. Now he's here. He will be here essentially in terms of the focus area being the G7 summit. So how do you see India's participation at the summit?
I guess for Chancellor Scholz and for Germany, it's very important to have India's Prime Minister here, to have India here as a guest on the summit, because they want to get in touch. They want to keep up a good relation with India, because India has also a good relationship to Russia. So it's interesting, it's definitely interesting for the G7 states to have a good relationship with India also, and to explain their positions.
My last question to you is the preparations on the ground. What kind of preparations are made by the German presidency? We saw a lot of security personnel, and we are here at the media center. So if you can just give us the details, like how much has been the enthusiasm or perhaps the resources put by Berlin in this summit?
We have about 18,000 policemen and women on the ground for the security of the summit, and the summit cost Germany about 180 million euros. What is a lot, but it's an amount that can be compared to the last summit here.
Well, thank you so much for speaking to WION with video journalist Siddhant Sibbal for WION in Germany.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.